We are gearing up for everyone's favorite week, Shark Week at Wonders of Wildlife. Ben, come on now, this is everybody's favorite time of year.
It's one of my favorite times of year.
How could it not? Sharks, and they get a whole week.
Right, yeah, these lovable guys down here. Yeah.
Well, you say that, I'm very nervous because I'm going to be doing the shark dive excursion here at Wonders of Wildlife. Okay, tell me about what I'm getting ready to do.
So you're getting ready to get into one of our largest systems here with some of our biggest sharks at Wonders of Wildlife. You're gonna be okay. You're gonna be inside of a cage with our team here that's trained to do this. So you're gonna get down in there, you're gonna see the entire tank from a fisheye perspective. Maybe have some fish friends come up right next to you. You have a cool little photo. GoPro, you can take photos down there, and some of our sharks probably will swim over to say hi to you.
Oh, they will?
Cool. Yes, yes.
Oh, wow. So up close and personal.
Up close. I mean, you can touch them, but you're not gonna. You're gonna keep your hands inside of the cage.
Right.
But they'll get that closer to you. Yeah.
I've watched my video to make sure. So is this something that anybody who comes to Wonders of Wildlife can participate in?
Yes, it is. Yep. Anybody, you've got to be over the age of 10 to come in. We can get up to 4 people at a time in the cage here, which is a really cool experience for any family members or groups coming through. Just really something unique here in the Midwest that, you know, who would have thought you'd be able to get in the water with some sharks?
You never would have thought in Springfield, Missouri.
Right?
Right?
Yeah.
So why is it important for Bass Pro and Wonders of Wildlife to celebrate Shark Week the way that they do?
Well, I think sharks always get kind of this bad rap, you know, they had this kind of bad negative experience in the media, but really sharks are pretty amazing creatures. They play a huge role in the ocean, and we want to make sure that we are kind of telling all the good stuff about them and have some cool facts for our guests, and really just highlighting the importance of these kind of top predators in our oceans. They're one of my favorite animals.
I'm guessing the movie Jaws didn't help.
It did not, no.
Did not help.
Yeah.
Well, besides doing this amazing excursion, which I'm slightly excited and nervous about, what other activities do you have going on during Shark Week?
So we're going to do a lot of different stuff, really focusing around the education of sharks. So we'll have different keeper chats, we'll have different activities for kids and adults to come through and learn really more in depth about the different shark species we have here and other sharks in the world. And all that information will be on our Wonders of Wildlife website, .org/Shark Week, as we get closer to it.
I was just on your website and social media, and man, there's a lot of information there already. And you kind of touched on that. What kind of species or kinds of sharks am I going to see in the tank?
So in our LTC exhibit, we have 3 different sharks. There are 3 largest shark species we have here at Wonders of Wildlife. If you kind of look at the bottom when you're in the cage, you'll see a big shark sitting on the floor. That's our nurse shark. And they're kind of sharks that like to hang out on the shore, just kind of more of our lazier sharks. They can breathe by pumping water through their gills. And then in the middle of the column, you'll see kind of 2 sharks that look similar. Those are our sandbar sharks. They're kind of big gray guys swimming around, and then our biggest one in here, which is my favorite, is our sand tiger shark, and they're the big ones with all the teeth hanging out of their mouth. Really kind of slow swimming species. Yeah.
Wow, you're making me really excited.
Yeah, you should be, yeah.
You're gonna be seeing all the teeth.
Yeah.
Again, this is completely safe. You have thousands of visitors do this every single year. It's gotta be a very popular attraction.
It is extremely popular. And our Sea-Track team, our dive staff that operates this program, was actually just won Operator of the Year for Sea-Track for their continued safety and guest standards with it, which is a huge accomplishment for us. So you're in good hands.
I'm so excited. So Shark Week is coming up. You got to take advantage. You want to sign up. Okay, I'm trying to pump myself up. I'm kind of ready to do this. Do you mind if I get in the tank now?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, guys, let's do this. Ben.
Yeah.
I did it.
Awesome.
I did it. It was so cool. I got to tell you that it's so different being in the cage than talking about it. You got to see it to believe it. I bet you hear great comments all the time.
All the time. I mean, it's such an up close experience you get to have that not everybody gets that opportunity to get that close.
Yeah, it kind of does feel like you're in a totally different world. Like you could be in the Caribbean right now, but you're in Springfield, Missouri at Wonders of Wildlife.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's so cool. So if somebody wants to plan right now for Shark Week or any time of the year, what is the best way to book this excursion and all the activities you have happening?
So best way to book is on our website at wondersofwildlife.com, and you can book our encounters, and there'll be a shark dive here. Shark Week is July 20th through the July 27th. Those times are going to fill up fast, and we also offer a shark feeding frenzy dive, which is when you'll be in the cage while our team feeds the animals in front of you. You get a lot of really cool action going in there. A little bit more scarier than what you did today, but definitely worth the thrill.
I'm good with what I did. It was amazing. Glad I did it, and you'll be glad you did it. So make sure you book the Shark Dive, all the fun activities this Shark Week here at Wonders of Wildlife. Tom, I was really terrified.
Were you?
I don't like being underwater, period.
Yeah.
And then
Well,
sharks.
they had you wearing the lucky ham that day, didn't they?
No.
No.
But I will tell you.
Don't do that if you're.
You've done it though. You did it.
Yeah, I have too.
And maybe you agree with me. Once I got my breathing under control because of my nerves, and I was calm and I was down there, it was so peaceful and quiet, and I could have stayed down there for hours.
Yeah.
That's how great.
What's one of the parts of the experience that you kind of enjoyed, was different for you?
I loved, because Maddie had warned me, she goes, now be careful because some of the other smaller fish will swim inside the cage and be really close to you. I loved it. I felt like they thought I was one of them. There were so many beautiful, don't know the names of the fish, that would swim up right to my helmet and then swim around.
Those are scout fish for the sharks.
Well, I'm alive.
Yeah.
Hallelujah.
Well,
Are they really? Are you
No.
pulling my leg?
Yes.
I don't know.
I thought one of the most interesting things was the feeling of weightlessness.
Yes.
When your arms, you just realize, oh, they're out here. They're just kind of floating around there. And you see the sharks. I mean, it is up close and personal. They will swim, like just like that in front of you, where you can count all the teeth and all of that sort of stuff. And did you ever look down while you were there?
I did, but I did not want to do it more than one time.
Oh, okay.
That kind of scared me, and my helmet kind of tilted.
Well, yeah, when the water comes up a little bit.
Yeah, so then I went down, you go on your knees, and that one shark, most of them kept their distance, but there was one that had all the teeth.
That's the
that kind
tiger.
of did the circle around the cage and did the circle, and I was like, I'm glad I'm in this cage.
Yeah, and they tell you do not stick your fingers outside. But the thing, I looked, and I believe what I saw were two groupers. They were huge. I mean, huge.
Well, our camera op, Owen, was there, and I could see him on the other side of the glass recording, so I was like, hi, Owen.
That's about it.